Okay, I think I may be live and I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll see. Okay. Well, hello everyone. Um, so we're gonna be doing something different today. Well, I don't know how different it is because I've been messing up pretty much every time I've tried. But I know you guys can hear me, but you can't see me. Welcome in, Geekish, Stella, Brandon, my diehards, my day ones. How you doing, Arctic Ray? Big Ob, thank you for subscribing, by the way. You guys can't see me yet because I'm doing a window capture screen. I'm basically gonna set this up with you guys as we are live. So I do have a model in VRoid Studio, but it has not been exported. Uh, Yeah, are you guys excited about seeing this? Because I didn't think you would be, but thank you. It means so much to me if you are. Um, so basically, I'm going to be doing the behind the scenes of setting up a stream. So any of you who don't do this, thank you for the hype train. I appreciate it, you guys. I love you guys so much. This means so much to me. I had no idea how this was gonna go down, so it's yeah, this is gonna be the probably the most scuffed I've been in my whole 3 years, 'cause like I said, I didn't prepare for this at all. I only had the starting screen um prepared, and so I will show you guys that so you can get a giggle from that. Any of you who have used OBS or know about OBS would probably be able to. Um, yes, let's go, Hype Train. Hello, Hype Train. Hi, Just Your Will. Good to see you. I'm trying to go live on Bandlab, but it's not really working out for me. So I'm gonna try again in a different capacity. Cause I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm paying like $20 a month to be able um to be able to multi-stream at some point in the different locations where I want to be. And one of those is Bandlab. For those of you who are music fans, you may or may not know that I've been on Bandlab for a little bit. And I've been kind of growing my audience over there, I would say. So it's been a real treat to be able to stream on Twitch and also on Bandlab. And Just Your Will is actually from there. You want to talk a little bit about you guys' experience with Bandlab? Feel free to, if any of you guys have been on there. So, long story short, this is. Did you join in at a bad time? No, you didn't. You joined in at a great time. I woke up at 9 p.m. And then I decided, you know what? I need to give my subscribers the money that they pay me for. I need to give them content. I need to show them stuff. I need to share stuff with them. So I was like, I'm going to go live. And I do not know what it is about me going live, but there is almost always an issue with me not wanting to go live with you guys. And um, it's not because I don't love you guys. I do. I love you guys very much. But the thing is with me that I'm so shy and I get so nervous when it comes to streaming, especially if I'm not freaking prepared. Big value for money moment. Yeah, like that's what I'm about, you know. I'm like I know you guys probably don't think that I think of you, but I actually think of you a lot. And even when I'm not live, I'm thinking about, each one of you guys. And so I say that to say this. Sometimes I go live despite wanting to be live. And I don't know if some of you guys do the same thing. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Um, but it's tough, because I don't always feel. Let me do a quick display capture here for you guys. I don't always feel that I'm prepared to go live, and I do love the feeling of being prepared, and sometimes I have been, but a lot of times I'm not, and I'm like, should I go live? And then that stops me from doing it, but then I don't get to connect with you guys. So this is my OBS, by the way. This is how I see sometimes when you guys type things, except for you, uh, Bandlab, because unfortunately they don't let me pop your chat out. So I have no way of understanding what you guys are saying unless I actually go to the stream. Hi Danielle, welcome in. I see you there. Um, and so what do I have for you guys, right? You're probably wondering, well, what does she do for us? What is she gonna give us for all this money that we spend? I figure I can give you guys the background. I can give you guys the many little, excerpts of all the things that I work on that you don't get to see for 15 days. Like, this has been done since the beginning of April, but I haven't been able to stream. So, what we're going to do is we're going to export all these models so that I am able to stream with them with you. And the first one being my covered up, beautiful giant hat model, which some of you may or may not have seen on my socials. By the way, those of you who are following me on more than one socials, please type in the chat if you feel like I'm giving you your money's worth by posting all different things on every single social. I'm curious how you guys feel about that and how you guys feel about seeing that. So, what we do here when I'm going to do expressions in Unity, that's how I make all the cute little faces for you guys. I uncheck delete transparent meshes, and as you can see, it goes up really high. This is how you kind of raise the polygons for VR chat, why things sometimes take a long time to load. But that enables me to be able to do awesome things. This is version 3. This is where I fixed my sword. So we're going to export me, at least so that you guys can see me. Am I right? Let me see if anybody said anything in BandLab. Hello, Geraldine. How are you doing? Good to see you. And hi, NYC. What part of NYC are you from, Johnny? Thank you, Blue Rose, for coming in. I missed you, Blue. Arctic Ray, it's funny that you're here because I wanted to ask you if I can commission you to do an MMD with me. So we're actually exporting this. Let me know if you guys can see this on the screen. Hopefully you can. You're back from work? How was it? And also congratulations on getting your laptop fixed. Poor Blue has been wanting to stream for the longest time, but and has been working on a model, but has been having difficulty with her laptop. Yes, I'm asking you, Ray. Good to see you, Ray. Doesn't it make sense to post it on all your platforms? I'll tell you why it actually doesn't, and I don't agree with that. Because let me ask you guys this. Those of you who are following me on my Twitter, if I post some random shower thoughts, which is what Twitter is meant to be, or possibly a video, which is like showing maybe a speed paint or something, you might want to see a speed paint on a Reels or a TikTok, but you might not necessarily want to see it also more than one time on my YouTube and on my BandLab and on my uh, Instagram, right? And so what I do is that I try to, and you guys can let me know if I'm failing at this, I try to make it worth you guys' while to follow me on the different platforms, and I post different content on those platforms. If it's Instagram, I usually post the edits of my VTuber that I do or something related to my edits. If it's on YouTube, I'll usually post video edits or sometimes even the little Zepeto dances that I make of my VTuber and so on. On Bandlab, I don't post any of that stuff unless it's music related. Oh, Bronx in the house? That's awesome. I love to hear it. You had to get off Twitch so you're here now? Thank you, Just Your Will, for coming here and being with me, by the way. Let me mute myself so you guys don't have to hear me in the background, too. What's up, DJ? Good to see you. If you guys are just coming in, this is going to be somewhat of a scuffed stream. My model is not even exported yet, and I don't know what's going on with her. Maybe because she's so big, we might have to use another model for this stream, um, because this is taking a long time. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's call this fully dressed to impress, baby. Okay, so this will be the Venus. I usually denote what month it is for my Venus by putting these ones up here. So we'll do that. And then once she's been exported, we'll go back to the model selection because I have a chibi for you guys. I made two chibis. Should I export this one or this chibi? Which one would you guys prefer? Let me check the chat to see if you guys are typing anything. One or two, one or two. You're still having issues with my wing MD? I'm so looking forward to seeing that, Stella. I've been getting like an MMD obsession just because you have so many more dances available to you guys than I do with my current method. Hydrate, hydrate. Thank you for redeeming that, by the way. I appreciate you guys. So what we were gonna do is try to impress my dad for one of the streams by going into my old music folder. Yes, which small chibi would you guys choose? Chibi 1 or Chibi 2? This is, of course, March Venus. I'm sure you remember all her versions. But yeah, like I go crazy with it, you guys. I'm way too freaking creative to even, not only not to stick to one model, but even just to stick to one type of model once I've made them. I still have to upload the emotes for you guys, which I did want to try to do that, and I think I have maybe one finished. I'm not sure if I do or not, and I don't really even know where she is, but it was the hiding one. Did you guys see that by any chance? Maybe I put it in here, April Venus. Plus, I'm 1,000% disorganized with my stuff here, but I still get stuff done for you guys, as you could see. Here's my little about me. And every single Venus has this type of stuff. Every single month. Do I give myself extra work? Yeah, I probably do. But I am, ADD like that. I have issues and I can't fix those, which is also the reason why most of my streams are by surprise because I don't plan this type of stuff. I wish I could say I did. Chibi 1, Johnny. Okay, Johnny's going with Chibi 1. How about you guys? Venus variation tier list when? We have to do that. Can we do that together? Instead of just putting the onus on me, I ask that you guys maybe do it with me. 'Cause or else it might not get done. If I try to do it, and there she is, looking so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll export this chibi one. And so the process is once I have one exported, then we go to my tracking and hello there. Hopefully you can see me move. I don't know if you can see my hands and stuff. My hat is gigantic. Wow, I did not expect my hat to be this big. We'll have to deal with this. Yeah, we'll have to deal with this. But this is good because now that I've done this, I can add a source, which as you guys always know is game capture. And I should have it in here, VC Face. This is my tracking program. Voila, it's the Venus you know and love. And now while I'm teaching you guys, I can be present in your lives. My hat is huge. Community content tier list, let's go. You guys, I'm giving you guys the free reign to make a tier list of your Venuses. I say go for it, show it to me, and then I will stream it with you guys. We'll pop in the Discord, all of us, and we'll talk about the tier list. And I will allow one or two small mockings or possibly jabs at one of the Venuses. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But hopefully now you guys can see me. So now we'll go to. You gotta have a pretty good computer to do this, by the way, all of this. Um, okay, I've already deleted her hair meshes, so we can export Chibi Venus super easy. I'll call this Chibi Venus 1. This one is meant to look like my gacha. Right? So, guys, don't say anything about this to anyone. Yes, I will probably delete this so nobody sees it. This is my email address. Has my name in it. We're not going to tell anybody anything. Um, and this is the second reference. This is the first version of this chibi. And then we export the chibi and let them do their thing. Notice I didn't click violence and sex. Do you guys know why? Can you tell me in the chat, you guys? Who knows the answer to this? Who knows me well enough to know the answer to this? Johnny chose Chibi 1, so we're gonna go with that. And why is this looking like this? Those of you who are on watching me on Bandlab, please choose 1080p to watch me in. I wish I could stream in 4K, but for some reason it doesn't let me. Also, YouTube, those of you watching on LiveSpace, definitely choose 1080p so you guys can see me. Drama. Keep it in the family, Geekish says. Camp family friendly for the little variants. Exactly. You guys know me very well. We want to keep it PG. And because Venus Chew is not a DJ like Chad is. Exactly, Stella. You guys know me so well. Okay, so what we're going to do there is we're going to go here. And we're going to give me my little screen for just chatting. Whoops, not that stream. Not that screen. We're going to have to add a different video in here. And then we're going to go check on this. So I'm doing pretty much like 9 things at a time. And I want you guys to count down how long this takes me. Because even just setting up a stream takes a long time that I think a lot of people don't talk about or are not aware of. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get into a little small, little wee so you guys can see the chat there. Those of you who are not watching me on Twitch, you will at least be able to still see the chat in the background there. You'll bring me to the light yet? You guys want to corrupt me in the future? No sussy content. Exactly, to kill. Giga says, quick question. I noticed your model. Why are you a witch ninja in April? Not judging, just genuinely curious. Why not a spring theme? Well, actually, there's a couple reasons for this. That's a great question. This is not a witch hat. This is a ninja hat that has some creativity thrown into it. Let me show you an example with Chibi Venus. So what I did with this hat is this is the same exact hat as Chibi Venus is wearing, but I've put a triangle on this end and a triangle on the top. So this is not actually a witch hat, though I could see why you would think it is. Um, but when I go like this, you can barely see my eyes, and that is the point of all of this, is to love loudly and walk softly. Right, you guys? So I hope that clarifies, but if it didn't, Chibi Venus should, which I will hop into now as I show you guys me going into my littles. So we'll put Chibi Venus in front and center. And some of you may remember these other Venus versions as well. We're gonna. Oh, I'm too big. I'm too big. Oh my gosh. Okay, one second, you guys. Uh, okay. There I go. I forget how to move myself down. Oh, there we go. There! It's Chibi Venus! Yeah. Hopefully it looks like the Twitch emote that I made for you guys, which I don't know where the hell it is right now, but I will try to show it to you guys on the Discord. Let me see. Can you guys see my? Let me see if I have it here. Maybe an emotes. Please tell me I made it. Those are the YCHs. I could have swore I made one, but I don't know what the heck I have anymore, you guys. I have so much stuff that I make for you guys. Oh, like my screensaver. And then I never get to give it to you guys. Because I never get to stream. This outfit, which was inspired by, and we're gonna export her next, inspired by my IMVU Venus. Um, let's see. Maybe I put it in the Virtu emotes. No, this is for the Virtu server. Those of you who are VTubers who think you might be interested in joining the Virtu server, feel free to. Oh, you know what? Where I might have put it, you guys? I might have just put it in 2024 creations, and I did. So this is it. This is you guys' little emote. Which I haven't uploaded to Twitch yet, but I will do that now. It's so cute. And so I was hoping that Chibi Venus ended up looking like this. Johnny says, true, we streamers do a lot of work before and after streaming for our viewers. Support your favorite streamer, chat, and we work hard and give time. We do. We give all of our time to everything related to this. And I think a lot of people don't really see like the behind the scenes of the show. But when you do, it's kind of cool. So you got. Thank you so much for the level 1 hype, by the way. We got a new choo-choo. Can everybody spam that in the chat, please? That little static emote there. Let me copy this. Ah, spamming the chat. This is called a emote wall, in case you guys may or may not be wondering. Um, okay, so to upload your emote, basically you just are gonna go to open your channel. Then you go to your creator dashboard. Some of you already know this and have a ton of emotes already. But for those of you who don't, it's always nice to, get a refresher. So this one is has to be 800 by 800, so we'll use this one. Luckily, Twitch will do all the work for us. VPeak lurk, right? That's what we want to call this. Those of you who are watching me on live space, you'll be able to use these. And those of you who are watching me on Bandlab, unfortunately, you won't. So you would have to follow me on Twitch to be able to use those. But you guys should be able to see the new one very soon. I don't see it there, but hopefully you guys can. VPeak. I don't see it there. But it should be showing very soon. I did put it as a free standard emote. Okay, that'll be a follower one. Or should we make it a tier one? What do you guys think in the chat? What's your answer for this? Yes, thank you. Spam, spam, spam. Love blush. Hi, Roger Wabbit. Good to see you. Did you see I answered your question in the Threads Instagram? Did you like that answer? I hope you did. And I was very, very truthful with you. So thank you for asking me that question. Those of you who are on Bandlab, you guys can vote too if you want to for that one as well. Because why not? And on live space, same thing. Oh, I gotta change this though. We're not doing VTuber guest star. VTuber spontaneous stream, and we don't know what it's gonna be. I might play content warning. I might stream you guys music. Speaking of which, somebody did leave a link, but I don't know if they follow me, and they did not stay, so I'm definitely not gonna play that right now. I do like to play the music of my Bandlab followers and listen to their tracks and things when they are a part of my community. Follower for rank and file, but don't worry either way. Tier 1 sounds good. It was great. I'm glad you liked it, Roger. Good to have you in here, by the way, Roger. It's nice to see you. Guys, can we give a warm welcome to Roger? This is their first time in here. I probably should make a welcome emote. But for now, we're done with this. I also did snag my little stinger, which is going to be just this little tiny piece here for you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit out of Adobe Premiere. And Adobe Premiere has a little bit of a, I want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? Not sliding scale, but a learning curve? Yeah, learning curve. Adobe Premiere has a little bit of a learning curve, but it's well worth it to learn to be able to do you guys videos and things like that. Oh gosh, you guys can't even see my little swords back there. They're so tiny. Um, But yes, what was I doing? We were going to talk about tier list. We were going to talk about what we were going to do tonight. Oh, yeah. So let me know after seeing all of this and listening to the music of um, our Bandlab followers if you guys want to play or try to play content warning. I've been lucky enough to be gifted many, many games this last month. from Psycho Kensho and also Dark Nova Star. So you guys definitely show them some love in the chat. Shout outs to them. They're both amazing. Shout out at Psycho Kensho. I don't know if he's here. He likes to lurk around. You need to update your model, Arctic Ray. What are you going to be doing with them, by the way? Long time no see your model, actually. And you too, Geekish. Have you been updating your model? Also, guys, shout out to Geekish Senpai, who has faithfully been my mod with Psycho Can't Show here on Twitch for the last, possibly, has it been almost 2 years, Geekish? Geekish's birthday is today, so we're gonna sing happy birthday to Geekish. I don't know Naraka Blade Point, but if you want to tell us a little bit about it, Geekish, I'm very curious. Oh, updating the eye texture? Oh, that's a great idea. 2 years, 3 months, and 12 days? Holy moly, holy shit balls. Hi, Monty. Welcome, welcome. Ohio. I just woke up, so that's actually the right thing to say. Oh, gosh. Uh, 2 years, right? Gosh, it's been such a long time. I cannot get over it. I can't believe it. Um, Thank you, Sean Joker. Yes, happy birthday, Geekish. Geekish, do you want me to sing happy birthday to you now? Or do you want me to sing happy birthday to you later? Geekish and Psycho Key goaded with the sauce? Oh, yes. Don't you know it? Don't you know it? So what I'm doing here is I'm pressing Alt in order to resize my little self. And then what I usually do is just lock this into place and stay here on the side. You want us to sing you happy birthday? Well, not really us, but me. I'm happy to do it, even though I probably need a little bit of a little bit of a hydrate before I do. Yeah, it may not sound as amazing as it would if I did some vocal exercises, but I don't care. When have I cared about, how my voice sounds? Singing is such a wonderful, wonderful thing. Um, that I'm not really shy about it. I guess because I've been doing it my whole life. Okay, let's see if we can find some music for a happy birthday to Geekish. Probably need a microphone. Let's pull one up and throw it in here. What do you think, you guys? Mini microphone. We'll look for a PNG, okay, Geekish? Little baby microphone. Any microphone will do. Any microphone. Give me a microphone. Well, we could try this. Yes, I do want it dragged in there. Oh, that's lame. They put it in that little thing. I have to put this in Photoshop to do this. 1 second, Geekish. All this for a special microphone for Geekish. Let's do it. Okay, so we got this one. Let's open this in a new tab. For those of you who don't know anything about this type of stuff, this will probably be an interesting lesson. So I got a microphone, and let's say if I want to put that in my stream, all I have to do is go to my downloads, tab modified, find the mic there. It's gonna say we're gonna open it with Paint. I'm gonna save it as a PNG. And you could just type P and it will usually come up to something. That's February Venus. Do you guys remember her? She was so cute. Okay, so now we go to quick access. The mic is there. And all we're gonna basically do is click quick mask to remove the entire background. So we're gonna go here, select add mask. And then, whoops, not this one. We're gonna do this. Select the subject. Hopefully it'll recognize that there's white there. We're just gonna cut it out and delete this. And then export it as a PNG, saving it in the same place. Yes, I do. And now we're gonna throw it into the stream. Just like that. Open file location. Okay. Here we go, Geekish. That doesn't look perfect, but that's okay. We're going to at least use it like this in its little tiny baby form. You doing homework while I sing happy birthday to you? That's okay. Whoops, multiply makes it disappear completely. We don't want that. Delete inner white later? For sure. Oh gosh, what is this with the blending modes, you guys? Let's try screen. Okay. Okay. Geekish, what can I possibly say about you that has not already been said? There's there's so many things, that I'm grateful for, you having been in my life. I just want you to know that from the first time that I met you, I felt a kinship with you, a closeness with you, and a real connection. And if I'm wrong, that's okay. Just let me know. But I really, felt that just from the first time. And I feel so, so lucky to have had you in my life as long as I have. I appreciate all the time that you have spent, not just with your VTubing, but also even helping me with my VTubing. I know you did not have to be in all of these streams and things, and sometimes I can be somewhat annoying. I'm aware of these things, but more than anything, I appreciate that whether or not I've been annoying, whether or not I've been depressed, whether or not I've been angry or frustrated about, different things related to content creation and, getting sick so much and not being on able to do things, you have always done your best and tried to be there for me. Even when you've had homework, even when you've been overwhelmed, and even when you have had work and school things that you were dealing with as well. So, this is not just gonna be a song of happy birthday. I genuinely appreciate you and I genuinely want to thank you for being a part of my life. And with that, I will begin. Let me get another drink of water. Okay. Nobody clip this. Because I am totally not warmed up and my throat is sore. Me, 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 me. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Geekish. AK Jojo. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Geekish. Thank you for that. Guys, spam the chat with whatever birthday emotes you can find. Geekish, do you have birthday emotes? Do you want me to make you one for your birthday? I'll be happy to do that. For those of you who don't know, I make YouTube tutorials. Yes, I am taking links, RPC. And in one of those tutorials was actually a tutorial using Geekish, blonde Geekish at that time as little gotcha. Um, for those of you who missed that, and I don't know if I ever gave Geekish that emote after putting that video out there. So, yeah, if you would like to have another one, I would be happy and honored to make one for you, Geekish. Uh, is this, who is this one? Rare, oh, this is Rudy Hypes? Let's put this in the chat. Let's put this in the chat of Rudy. A happy birthday emo. Well, this one's not a happy birthday emo. Do I not have any Rudy ones? Oh, that is a damn shame. I don't have any Rudy ones. I'll have to get some. The thing is, I'm always poor and I don't get to subscribe to you guys. You have Blonde Geekish on your fan art? Yes, I'm so happy about that. But yes, Geekish, I just want you to know how much I appreciate you. And I'm so, so thankful, that you're in my life. And no matter what I do, no matter, whether it takes me months to stream as it did last year, as you guys know, it was pretty bad at that time. Or whether it takes me weeks, which it was in this case, or whether I have a model or whether I'm totally unprepared. Welcome back, B. Good to see you, by the way. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I'm just, so thankful for you being in my life and being a part of, all of this with me. I'm going to put one background here because we don't even have a window or anything. Let's see if we have. Can we use something? Maybe this? Collab game scene? Well, I'm not really in a collab. Oh, speaking of which, I cannot wait to collab with you guys coming up on these next. Oh, here, I could put myself in there. There we go. Oh, oh, hey, let's put this underneath me. Oh, the microphone disappeared. You're thankful for me being in your life too? I'm so glad, Geekish. That means a lot to me. I I'm happy to know that I'm one of the blessings in your life. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm a blessing in you guys' lives because, I have so many issues and things. But just knowing that I am to you and that you do see me as that is means everything to me. Um, okay, we're gonna put this window capture over here, and what we're gonna capture is content warning. These guys want to play content warning with me, you guys. I don't know what that's gonna be like. I guess we're gonna find out. And I don't have my restream alerts. You V, you're the best. Thank you so much for that, you guys. There's also those on Bandlab who want to have their music played, so I'm gonna play that in the background if that's okay with you guys. Let me change this to, let's change this category, set game, set title. Um, well, we'll set title to, actually the set title is just gonna be the same, but set game will be gaming. Okay. Gaming late at night. I don't know why it goes to that. Geeker says, my friend and I went to Chili's yesterday to merge our birthday celebration. All I was able to eat fries due to my stomach hurting. Luckily, I have another celebration. I'm so glad to hear you have another celebration. It sucks being sick on when it's your birthday. I mean, as you guys know, and I know very well, it sucks being sick at all. But it really sucks being sick on your birthday. It's like one of the worst feelings ever. RPC Taz says, "Are you taking links?" I am, but you do have to be following me, RPC. Hi, Brandon. I saw that you're following me on Bandlab, and I will follow you back. Anthony Beats is following me, so we're gonna play their track while I pull up some screen stuff here. Let me know if you guys can hear it in the background. This one's called Bayou Walk, and it's hip hop, by the way. Okay, let me put the volume up. Are you guys able to hear the music in the background? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to show you guys the window capture. Wait, capture. Because my epilepsy was. Oh gosh. Does the cheese sometimes cause you epilepsy, Geekish? I did not know that actually. That's news to me. I was not under that impression. Gosh, that really sucks. Okay, we're gonna go stream element. The thingies around. Chat box. Every single person who has recently restored their sub, it should show here. As a browser source. We have TTS. I did add also TTS monster alerts. If you guys like those, let me know. Let's see. Sub goals. What the heck do I have here, you guys? Gosh, I'm gonna have to probably add a new browser. Okay, that one was. Did I say that was by Bayou Walk by Yo Boy Anthony Beats? If you guys want to, you can follow them on Bandlab. If you like that song, I'll be posting it in the chat just in case. You're lactose intolerant? Oh, lactose intolerant. That's the worst. Yeah, I've heard a bit about that from people that I have met that were also lactose intolerant. That can make it all even worse, actually. Let me see if I have it on Streamlabs preview. This one is not showing. Latest subscriber name, social name, icon name. See that I have all of these hidden, you guys? This is not good. This is latest subscriber, but it doesn't show the name. I almost never do top tips because you guys don't tip me. And that's nothing against you guys. I still love you guys. I don't care about that. But I usually don't do it because of that. So in case you ever wondered why did I not click that? I didn't click it because it's not really a common thing. So I'm gonna put this here, and then it should show there. But it's not in the right place. So I may have to skip this idea for now and prepare for it later. So yeah, sometimes you guys will see things and sometimes I'm prepared and sometimes I'm just not prepared, but I still have the balls to go live regardless and be with you guys. Luke's Beats, I need help with a song. Good to see you, Luke's Beats. Welcome in. Saigon says, you make me miss my girlfriend because she's sick. Yeah, one of the worst feelings is being sick and being in a breakup. Yes, I will, Sligon. I will play one off of your account. Guys, Sligon is somewhat new to Bandlab. If you guys want to consider possibly following them, we're gonna go with I'm not good enough because oftentimes many of us do feel that way. So this one is by Sligon and it is lo-fi. Let's check it out. While I'm pulling up the next model for you guys, or actually exporting the next model, you guys can take a listen to this and let me know if you guys don't see my screen. This is just because I removed the outline, so we're not gonna save that. And also, is it okay, Sligon, if they add feedback by any chance? If you guys want to give Sligon some feedback, I think they are willing and able to get some from you. Let's reduce polygons. We're going to delete transparent hair mesh. And we're going to export. This one is tattoos. And types. Venus in the sun. One of them. No depictions of violence. No sexual acts. Thank you very much. We're not about that life. Am I right, you guys? We're not about that life. Hi, Midnight Beats. Good to see you. Long time no see. If you're just coming in, I'm playing beats actually from those who are following me on Bandlab and my fellow musicians. So if you are interested in checking me out on there, I'll put a link to that in the channel. Slygon says I scream and I sing. There's nothing wrong with that, Slygon. That's awesome. I'll put this in the chat for those in the live space and on the Twitch to be able to see. Thank you for sharing that, by the way. Those of you who liked that or who possibly want to follow Slargon, their link is also in the chat as well. And we have Beats who just came in. How you been doing, Beats? Those of you whose tracks I play on the stream, feel free to tell us your inspiration and things, what made you come up with that song and things. That's always good to know as an artist, especially since some of you don't always put the lyrics. You're sick too? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that you have a sinus infection. Gosh, how many of us are sick right now? Stella says the tattooed Venus upload on VRoid Hub will be easy to drop for MMD. Done. I'm about to do it right now. Whoop, maybe not right now. She's still exporting. I don't know. This has been taking me a while. A couple times it goes into not responding, and then I'm screwed. Okay, let's get out of this. Photoshop, we don't need this. We gotta save our mic though, which we did. What did I say? Talk about music news. Yeah, so what's going on in you guys' lives with the music news? It's been some time. It has, King. Good to see you, by the way. And thank you very much. I appreciate that. You got a track? Okay. King also has a track that he wants to share with us. This one is called The Beginnings, and the beat is by producer Sedona. This is in the R&B soul category. So let's check it out and see what we think. King never lets us down, that's for sure. If you allow third-party use, okay, I will, Stella. Let me do that for you right now. Allergy's been kicking your butt? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Beats. But I am glad that you're here with me. It's so nice to see you. Okay, now it's saying who are you? Listen, Tight. This is how I remember who the heck I am from one video to the next, guys. I have all these little random names. Okay, so that's the sightseeing and exported. Okay, now we got doing tight, Venus. Let me see if it's what am I would never lie, love in your eyes. Yours mine, perfect love mine. Love on the side, this one is gonna you is all mine. I'll be with you myself, but it will just be 1 second, you guys. Okay, we are together till we all till our souls go flow as sky. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that. We'll add tattoos, Venus. This one you guys might feel like is a more sort of sexier Venus. Oh, I didn't put this one in Unity, so she has the outline. I do want to change that for the next stream. Can you guys remind me of that? Happy to be here. Currently restless? Well, hopefully you'll enjoy tonight together. You'll be able to get it done in the next 3 days. There is absolutely no rush for that, by the way. The bottleneck editing will send me the link. Yeah, I would love that. That sounds wonderful. Okay. Let me also upload myself to a VRoid hub. Oh no, this is not what we want. So we're gonna go back here. And if you guys have ever, those of you who are in, oh, okay, I'll allow it. I will allow it for now. Okay, my verification code. This is a new character. April Ninja Venus. Tatty Venus. Okay. This one gonna make us take pictures and things. I don't know why it makes me do that and things, but we're gonna just put one of these ones. This is a cute pose. Okay, the portrait pic. We're gonna go with a mean animation. Yeah, MF. What you doing? Who you think you is? And then we're gonna upload. Later on, I'll change these pictures, okay, Stella? We don't have to worry about that right now. If I approve after, you can unprivate. Okay, that sounds wonderful. I appreciate that. Those of you who are in Bandlab who don't know about any of this, I do have some links on my link tree, which I'll put in the channel. Any feedback that you guys have for King with the beginnings, the song that I shared? Those of you who like that song, I'm gonna put that in the Twitch chat as well. Did I did I not link it, King? And hello, Skeleton Naya, welcome in. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Probably not. I'm probably messing up, I think. Uh, okay, that one was King, and they are also on Bandlab, so feel free to give them a follow. Skelly, are you following me? I don't know if you are. I don't think I've seen. Oh, Slygon, wonderful job, by the way, Slygon. I followed you back. You like the blue hair and gray eyes? I promise I will always have the gray eyes. Even as much as I do change with my model, my eyes generally stay gray. Right, chat? I usually don't change those. This one, I have to give credit to this one. So let me copy this. And credits. BGM. Keep it tucked, yo. Keep it tucked. What do you guys think that means, keep it tucked? Anybody have a theory on this song? I don't know what keep it tucked actually means. I guess. Oh, this is one that I wanted to work on, so let's not close this. Anybody said anything in live space? No. Nobody knows in Bandlab. Let's see in chat. Changeling with same soul behind windows. Oh. If you ask me about my VTuber, I'm not going to get a new model until I get a PC first, but I did win an adoptable. Oh, I can't wait to see the adoptable. Male geekish? I need a male Venus. Actually, what am I saying? I actually have a male Venus. I just haven't worked on him yet. Do you guys want to know how old my male Venus is? I will show you him. He is literally from the time before I named myself. Back when I was Zeta Boom. Nobody tell anybody about this. Let me see. I think he was like the first model I ever made with my VRoid studio. And I just uploaded him right from VRoid Mobile. There he is. That's going to be the base of male Venus. And obviously, this was the base of female Venus. Gosh, this brings back memories, you guys. So I was telling Roger Rabbit why I decided to start. Um, do you guys want to have a quick story time? Are you guys wondering where the hell this whole idea of Venus came from? If you are, type it in the chat because there is definitely a story behind this. That's my base mail. Yeah. He also is gonna change hair though. Don't think he's gonna just have one look. As you can see, my Venus has metamorphosized in outfits and in looks. He's probably gonna be the same. So don't be surprised, if he goes through changes because that's just kind of my thing. I can't for whatever reason, I can't stick to one thing. I've never been able to. This isn't even a new like VTuber thing because I'm a VTuber. It's literally always been like this. So let's see, Stella, if this one is up there. It's not. Did it not make it to? Oh no. It might be because I'm streaming. It might be because I'm streaming. It could be my internet connection. Yeah, look, little Venus back there, like, get your shit together, Venus. But yeah, so story time is why the hell did I even start making avatars, right? And I talked to Roger a little bit about this. I touched on it, right, Roger? Um, do it after the Unity stuff? Yeah, I should, huh? If you guys don't know, I started in 2021 and I basically started because I was playing Craftopia, a game which I absolutely love, and it allows you to play as your VTuber. So you can basically, just like with Pal World, because they're both made by Pocket Pair, you can import these characters right into your game. So I found out about it. I quickly shared it with you guys on my YouTube. I made a video, how to put yourself in Valheim, how to put yourself in Craftopia. Hi Astro, good to see you by the way. And long story short, I went looking on VRoid Hub. I went looking for characters with armor. I think I typed in anime back then. And what I saw in 2021 is very different than what you guys see here. As you can see, there's a lot of people wearing clothes. It's very nice and things, but I saw mostly this, you know, half naked anime girls, and it really, really bothered me. And it wasn't bothering me particularly because of me, but I started to think, like, is this what, you know, female anime characters are going to be portrayed as? Uh, this is the first time you're hearing about Craftopia? Let me send you a link. Um, is this how, these females are going to be portrayed? I didn't want to be a part of that, and I didn't want to look like that either. So, what I did was I was inspired to actually create clothes for myself to wear in the games because I didn't want to be like half naked, like, and have just, some of my body parts showing and not be covered and things like that. Which is funny because that's one of the reasons why my April Venus, aside from this version, which is actually mimicking my IMVU outfit. Aside from this version, all my Venuses have clothes on. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. They're extremely covered up and sort of modest. Even my chibi, as you guys saw, whoa, my head is big, but all of them tend to be covered up, and the reason is because I don't want for, people to be associating VTubing or associating VTubers or even anime girls as just these sexual objects. And at the time when I started streaming, oh fuck, with VRoid, they refused to upload my baby girl. Okay, we're gonna do this later, Stella. But long story short, the perception was, if you're a female, then you're kind of, trying to be sexy, or people only gonna watch you because you're sexy, or you have no talent, as a female streamer, only just be showing booba or whatever, right? So I saw this, and at that time, I don't know if you guys remember Twitch, but it was a lot of hot tub streaming and like all of these women who decided to do hot tub streaming being called names and stuff like that. And I was like, this is very unfortunate that this is the perception, And so I wasn't really thinking about grown women as much as little girls. So I wanted to, have clothes for them that they weren't half naked, that they looked cool, but that they were covered, and that they, especially as armor, should be protected, right? A lot of games, and correct me if you guys haven't seen this, but this is just what I've seen in a lot of games, uh, the girl character has almost no clothes on, right? But then the guy character looks awesome. He's got, his weapon. He's got pants on. Like he's not wearing a skirt or whatever. He's probably fully covered with, a chest piece. to protect his stomach, to protect his chest, to protect his arms. And then the female character is not wearing any clothes. It sends, I feel, the wrong message to little girls and possibly little boys too, that the female form doesn't deserve protection, and I don't feel that way. I feel, in fact, the opposite. And so I wanted to change that, and by my my little sort of, I don't know if it's significant or insignificant way, I started with an Asuna type here. I don't know if you guys know Sword Art Online. But I wanted to have the full armor, and I wanted to make clothes where, it wasn't like super sexy and stuff like that, but it was still cute and it was still viable and it was something still that people would want to wear. And 2 years later, as my booth has shown me, because I ended up putting these clothes out on booth, I somehow have 700 of you who actually buy my clothes. And you look at you guys. You like my hoodies. You guys like my free outfits, the chokers, the coats and things, the hairs. So I was right. I took a chance, but I was right in assuming that there was gonna be some girls, some female even presenting characters who didn't want to look, like sex objects and stuff like that. And I wasn't able to draw, so I couldn't do that with a live 2D type situation. So I brought that to 3D and 3D models. And it's just been an amazing ride how far we've come with this. Yeah, most females don't dress modest because where are their modest role models? They don't have that many. And so I wanted to try to be that, not just as a VTuber, but with my message, with how I present myself, with how I carry myself with chat. Hi, Darky. Good to see you, by the way. How have you been? Um, and so little by little, I did get better, Roger, at making 3D clothes. I wouldn't say I've become amazing at it. I feel like there's still some people who are way, way better at that than I am. But I don't give up, and I don't stop trying. And the reason is, I don't want, what I see now on VRoid Hub is very hope inducing, because now a little girl who wants to be in VR chat or wants to put their character in a game or whatever in the future, who when they type in anime, they're not going to see a half naked character and things like that. And I love that, I love seeing that, and I love having been a part of that actually. Let's close this because this is not working, sadly. I'm gonna have to do this later, Stella. I'm sad about it because I did want to upload her too, but I don't think she's gonna be able to. So let's minimize this. 3D animation is a lot of sculpting, but there is on Steam a program called VRoid Studio, where you don't have to do a lot of sculpting. And I highly recommend it for anybody who's new on Bandlab and might be interested, or even on LiveSpace, who might be interested in creating your own avatar. You guys might want to express your own creativity. Most of the people in chat on my Twitch right now, and even on my YouTube, because my YouTube is somewhat dedicated to helping VTubers and, tracking my journey pretty much of learning all of this, you can find that all of the artistic ones, they make their own VTubers. They're not like buying, VTubers and stuff like that. They're creating their own. They're using their own ability to create and their own creativity, which is such a beautiful thing to see. You're towing the line with your full body compression suit and coming up there. Ooh, I look forward to seeing that actually with you, Stella. I feel like you've been really working towards that all this time. Giger says, I've been good, not these couple days in the recovery stage. Usually, when, things like allergies and such hit, I feel like they don't fully go away for us until the season is over. And hopefully, summer is around the corner soon for you with that, Giger. Darky, too, if I can just give a shout out to Darky. Darky, as well, has been someone who has inspired me with streaming because when that hot tub stuff was going on and I wanted to do different types of streams, talking about issues and talking about, real things that were related to us as people and such. Darky was one of the people to say, hey, not everything is hot tub streamers. Like, you don't have to necessarily be good at games to be a streamer. Darky is one of the people who literally gave me the the encouragement and motivation to even try because I wasn't even gonna do my debut. And I don't know if you guys have seen my YouTube debut, but it's definitely something funny to check out if you have the time. Let me see if I can link it in the chat. uh, Debut. This was a crazy time for me. I wasn't even sure, that I should even go and stream. I felt I had nothing to offer. I felt that nobody would come to the streams, right, Darky? Do you remember how I was? I mean, I was pretty nervous about streaming and, doing anything related to streaming because I really didn't feel like um, anybody would watch or want to watch and things like that. So I say that to say this, and I'll end story time here. Even though I have come from that place, I ended up doing so many things that I didn't think were possible back in 2021. And um, I I have created, clothes for little girls. I hope that there's girls out there under 18 that feel comfortable raising their voice and saying, "No, we want to wear clothes in our games. No, we're not going to play games where we're half naked and this type of thing." Have you tried Ibis yet? I haven't tried Ibis yet, Darky. Ice bucket metal when? That's a very good question, Stella. Maybe we can come up with that together. Yes, I know that Ibis Paint actually has the ability to use layers, and that's something that I absolutely love too. Darky says, I remember, but you're a powerful and strong-minded woman. I told you you have a voice and have to be heard. And that's the thing is that I feel like, with that early debut, because I didn't think there would be a place for me on Twitch. And it's true, guys. I haven't grown. It's not like I became super famous or anything like that, or, I started doing amazing things. I mean, I feel like I have done amazing things, but I haven't really grown. But I have, in fact, affected and inspired since I started so many VTubers. And some of them haven't even been all girls. So even though I started, to meet girls and to inspire girls, hi, official HG, I've met so many males and somehow inspired those males too. So, even though you might set out trying to do one thing, you never know how you'll be able to affect other people or other people's lives. And also give it a shot, if nothing else, even stream for that one, because that's what I would always tell people, right, chat? I would always say, well, it's okay if I don't have a lot of viewers. It's okay if I don't have a lot of followers because I'm streaming for the one. I'm streaming for that one person, who I might inspire or who I might be able to teach something to or who I might be able to affect in a positive way. And that has happened. I've seen a huge impact over time, just even by having my VTuber Discord or, teaching the things that I've taught on 12 step, abuse awareness, breakup support, and stuff like that. Because I am technically an advice VTuber, as creative as I am. I do it to be able to give advice to people and to help people through their problems, right? And I have. Over time, I really have. So not only did I hopefully change, in my own tiny, tiny way, the VTuber space with clothing and stuff, and being able to put your own VTubers in your game and dress yourselves and things like that, but also one by one, little by little, person by person, um, been able to affect a decent amount of people. And hopefully now on Bandlab, I'll be able to use my huge amount of music industry experience to empower, the artists that are on there and the many producers that are on there and the people that are working on their craft or, learning about music or wanting feedback. I always end up giving you guys feedback, and sometimes it sounds rough, but it's so nice coming from this sweet little VTuber face, I imagine. So that's always good too. Roger says, I think there needs to be more women developers and women 3D modelers. And the thing is, there is, but they're not necessarily the loudest of, the squeaky wheel. They're not being the loudest. And I feel like if they were given the credit to be able to have that platform, and even if we were to each share, hey, this is a female developer, or this is a female game developer, or this is a, women 3D developer that's great with Blender. If we share that kind of stuff, then we will find out about them. We can't find out about things that are, secret. And so I think it's a matter of, many of us stepping forward and sharing that kind of content, but also of ourselves, putting ourselves out there, like Darky does, like Geekish does, like Ray does, Stella, and even those in band lab, like you guys as artists, what's your message? Are you half the time when we're musicians, especially when we're younger, we're not thinking about our message. We're not thinking about what we say in our lyrics, what we put in our lyrics. We just want to get those follows. We just want to get, that bag, or we just want to get that fame, right? But we don't really stop to realize, how we're actually getting that fame or what the effect is in the future on other people of what our message is. Are we empowering these young boys and young girls coming up, or are we destroying them, with these false ideas of men and women, false ideas of, their roles, or even not being accepting of, people who are just kind of getting into their own skin. I feel like how many of these young cross dressers and people who have become trans, how much more love would you have felt if you were actually accepted as a child, for whatever you were, instead of hating what skin you were in because somebody else gave you shit for it, or made you feel bad about yourself, or told you you weren't enough, all these types of things. It puts into question, are we, what is our message to the world, whether it's, creating, or whether it's drawing, or whether we're making games with, people with dual clothes on and things. or whether we're writing tracks, rapping about XYZ, like what's our message and how is that going to be taken, because time is short, we don't have that long to live. Even those of you who are 13, 14, 15 who are watching, I'm looking at you, Astro. You're one of those people who has been a part of this community since you were very young, and hopefully I've affected you in a good way, but possibly only because I've thought about it. I've thought about you, and I've actively worked to do that, and to check myself, especially when I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong about things, and I'm glad that I've been able to be humble enough to admit, oh, hey, I shouldn't have said that, or oh, can't believe, I went there with this other thing. Like, hey, Cybermind, I don't know if you're following me, but I will be happy to play your track afterwards if you're not, and to give you some honest feedback. So I say that to say this, you guys. Hype up to everybody in the chat because really, you guys have all been working your butt off. This is not to slight you guys in any way or anything like that, or insult what you're doing. Only to add that, when I did start, that was one of the reasons that I started, but it's not necessarily one of the reasons that I stay, is not necessarily one of the reasons that I have kept going. The reason I've kept going probably has been you guys. Every single one of you guys. I don't know how many people are in the chat. This one says 54, this one says 14, this one says 5. I have no idea, but even if it was just one, it's you, it's that one you. And thank you for subscribing, King. I see you over there. Peekaboo. Bye. Astro says, "Hi guys, I have a question. I have a job interview tomorrow and I'm very nervous about it. Venus, you may not have grown much, but you have helped so many. You have helped me over the past couple years." And Darky says, "You think you may not have grown much, Venus, but hon, the difference is that the people who have been here are still here and not just chasing a trend." Amen. That's totally true. Every single person who met me 2 years ago or 3 years ago is still with me. And I don't know how many people can say that, as small as they are. But that is very true, Darky. And you're absolutely right about that. Thank you for saying that. I need to hear that. And thank you too, Astro. Let me write down your question about the job interview so that I don't forget. Astro, job interview. Job interviews is something that I absolutely can help you ace. Right, Geekish? Ask Geekish. The last time Geekish had a mock job interview, tell them what we did together, Geekish, to help prepare you for that. Usually I do that type of stuff in Discord, though, just so you know. Darky says, people that genuinely care about you and want to support everything you do. We love you, V. Thank you so much, Darky, for saying that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not like a huge, streamer to be getting a ton of hate and stuff like that. And for the people who have been hating on me lately, I'm like, dude, I'm so small. Like, what possibly is it that you could be hating? But I just forgive those people and I just still love those people and choose to love those people because I don't have time for that. I don't have time for the hate. I don't hate anybody. Out of all the people who follow me, out of all the people who don't follow me, even people that I meet that may not agree with me and stuff like that, I don't hate anybody. King says Venus is a real 100% intelligent and creative, beautiful soul. Thank you so much, King. To hear that from you, who just met me these last weeks on Bandlab, that means a lot. King said, "I sing for the people, the way his life is in their eyes, what they've experienced before." Yeah, and that's wonderful. I feel like that really speaks to people. And Roger likes where my head is at. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Right now, my head is actually out of the chat. Let me fix that. I don't know how this ended up happening. Let me make myself a little bit smaller. Okay, there. And now my head's in a better place. Welcome back, Brandon. Yeah, Venus, I feel like you're the most realistic, superb woman I've met. Not physically, though. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't want to be superb physically. I feel like there's way too much energy spent and too much attention paid to physically when what lives on and the thing that we marry and the thing that we get into relationships with and friendships with isn't somebody's looks. It's their personality, it's who they are inside. And that's why, as my motto with the Venus variation, which is true beauty lies on the inside. It's not about what's on the outside. This is a track you've missing mastered? Okay, King. I will play it for us. And this is where it's at. This is what people get involved with. This is what people spend time with. It's the inside that counts. It's not the outside. The world will try to tell you, oh, you gotta be a certain size, or you gotta use a certain product, or you gotta look a certain way. But those are lies. That's not really what people end up staying with. They might be attracted to it at first, but what keeps them, what keeps 100% relationships and connections is who we are and showing who we are. Ray says, I can contest to that. We was there when my grandfather passed. And she was a big fan. Thank you so much. And you were there for me too, Ray, when my grandfather passed. That's everything to me. You have known me for a long time. Brandon has actually known me the longest. Brandon goes back with me from the World of Warcraft days. All the way back when, all I did was play World of Warcraft 12 hours a day and watch like anime for the other 8, right, Brandon? I don't know how you put up with me at that time. I was so hard on myself at this. Who's been hating on you? Is this person named Sage? They used to be in my server, and I used to have self-promo in my server, and we seem to have gotten over time. They wanted to help people too, and I'm sure that they did. But all they spread was pretty much what I felt like lies about me. And I would change, perceptions of me, telling people that I, do things that I don't do. And I think it's just been a misunderstanding, to be honest. I think there's somebody who doesn't really understand me. They don't know anything about my life like you guys do. Their only interest was, growing their thing, promoting their thing. And when I removed myself from the channel, a lot of people got upset and they started hating on me. Astro, good night, by the way. I didn't forget what you said about the interview, and I'm going to message you about that in the morning. What time is your interview? Put it in the chat if you can. I super miss you too, Darky. I constantly missed you, V. The music is a bit loud. Oops, sorry. Guys, this one is by King, by the way. I'm going to be posting it in the chat too, in case you guys may or may not want to also follow them in this. It's drowning me out. Oh no, I hate when that happens. Hopefully you did get to hear what I said, and also for you, Astro, I hope you did get to hear what I said. Thank you for sharing that, King. Fun mixing and remixing her cover. I don't think I've heard Aura, so you might have to send that to me in the DMs, King. But yeah, I say that to say this, you guys. Now you can't hear me at all? Oh no. Ah, opposite direction on the slider? Okay. How's this, you guys? Better? Should I go put us into the yellow? Ooh, that might be too loud. Oh no, this is too loud, you guys. I do talk quietly though. It is? This is much better all the way up here at negative 25? Oh gosh. Well, you guys are the pros. I'll take your word for it 'cause I don't know, you know. But I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, so long story short, that is why I started, but it's not necessarily why I stayed. And I'm so glad that there are some of you in here that I have been able to clothe, and there's some of you in here that have been able to clothe me with love and huggies and support and even financial support over these years. And I appreciate all of you. Darky says, we want to hear you. The music is nice, but it's not is as important. Yes, I understand where you're coming from there. When I do streams on Bandlab, I usually do music reviews. Tonight I didn't because I did want to share something different and I did want to also be present because I haven't been. I can turn the music down a little bit, maybe to middle of 45. What do you think about that on BandLab? You're hearing me perfectly fine? Yay! But is that because you're also on the YouTube King? It may be, but hopefully, well, we'll see what ends up happening with that. But yeah, so Astro is going to have an interview tomorrow. I'm going to make sure to message them so that I can talk to them about it. Um, because there is some stuff that I do say with you guys on stream, and there's a lot of stuff that I do off stream that a lot of people don't see. And I think that, well, people in my community, I'm sure they know. They're probably sick of my DMs and things like that every once in a while when we haven't caught up and things. But I do try to help people as much as I can, especially in DMs and on Reddit. And by the way, those of you who are VTubers and are looking to promote yourselves, I do have and have made a Reddit. I don't know where the hell it is. I'm gonna need to find it. Um, which started out with 50 VTubers and is now somehow at 1.2K. But it's a place for you guys to promote yourselves. So go and check that out. If you guys have streams, I'll pin that. If you guys have streams that you want to promote or videos that you've just made or even just share a million pictures of your VTuber, definitely share it there because that's what I created that for, and that's what that space is for. Another thing, too, is back when I started in 2021, there weren't places like that. There wasn't places to promote yourself. There wasn't, especially on Reddit, it was mostly like larger streamers and such, and people promoting, streamers that did not need any more promotion. 100K, 300K, like, why spend your time as a VTuber promoting these other VTubers. So I created this other space, and a lot of you don't know about it, but yeah, definitely check it out and feel free to join. Um, always busy. You can vouch for that. Yeah, I am always busy. Make sure to take time for yourself. Do I, you guys? I'm curious. Do you guys think that I take time for myself? I really would like to know. And I'm going to put that in the chat actually. I'm going to make it a poll. That way it's easier for you guys to be honest with me. Eh, eh. We'll give it a short one because this is not like a major poll about anything. I do, but not enough. Really, Darky? What would you guys say on Bandlab? Do you guys think I take time for myself? Live Space, I don't think knows me very well yet, so I can't even ask them. But I'll tell you guys this. As much as I tell you guys to take breaks and take time for yourselves, I do too. And sometimes it's so hard, in my real life that I don't have a choice but to take a break because my body doesn't let me do certain stuff that I want to do. I probably would have way less breaks if I didn't have health issues. You're gonna head out, Ray? Oh, Ray, I wanted you to watch content warning. I will send you the clip if I make one. Yeah, me, Dark Nova Star, and possibly Psycho are gonna be trying that. But yeah, you guys, I don't want to take as many breaks as I take a lot of times. A lot of times I feel like I'm taking too many breaks. I feel like I wish I didn't have to take any breaks, to be honest. And the reason is it's one thing to choose to take breaks, right? But it's another thing when you're forced, literally forced to not do stuff. Like, I don't talk about this very much, and I don't even like talking about it, and I won't get deeply into it. I won't answer any questions about it either. This is not an AMA on Venus's health issues, but I oftentimes am forced to take a break when I don't even want to. A lot of times I want to stream. I don't have the energy to stream. I would have to get up. I would have to go and, take 2 hours to set things up. Or I have to take 2 hours to, create the model. Or I have to make sure that I promote it and stuff. I almost never promote. A lot of other people, they promote their streams. They have like a stream schedule, and they can do that because they know when they're gonna stream. I don't. I have no way of knowing. It's like, knock knock. I check in with my body. Is it okay to stream today? No. You know? Like that's kind of how it is for me. If I can do something from my phone, I do it. And that's why a lot of the videos that you see on my YouTube are like how to make clothes on your phone, how to make a model on your phone, how to do dance videos on your phone, right? Because sometimes I can't make it to the desk. Or sometimes I'll sit at the desk and I'll be there for an hour, but then I have to stop stream because my like I'm having pain in my legs or something. It's like so many random things. I have migraines where I can barely look on Discord. I often can't look on Discord because the blue light. So I can't be with you guys. And then I think about you guys and I want to talk to you guys. I want to be with you guys, but I can't see you because I can't turn on my TV or I can't be on the phone for that long. And so these types of things, like, I absolutely hate that. And I don't have control over that. Like, I do take meds and things like that, but some of these things is like for some people the words get well soon, like that actually applies in their life, and they do get well soon, like Geekish, right, who we sang happy birthday to. Geekish is gonna get well soon. Geekish is not going to have this thing that they're suffering with forever. And same with Beats is struggling right now, but Beats is gonna get better soon and then not have to deal with that anymore. With me, that is unfortunately not the case. There is no get well soon, for me. And this might bring up an issue that I think a lot of us don't think about unless we're struggling with it or we know somebody who's like that. But it's like, what the fuck do you do with somebody who's not going to get well soon? How do you even treat that person? I feel like a lot of people don't know how to. They don't know how to treat that person. They don't know how to be around somebody who's just not going to get well soon and is kind of living this sort of inconsistent life, you know? It's hard. It's hard to have a friend like that. It's hard to have a parent like that. It's definitely hard to live with somebody and be in a relationship with somebody like that because you want them to get well. You love them, you care about them, you want them to, not be suffering. Nobody wants to watch somebody constantly in suffering or non-suffering mode. Am I right? But that's how it is for some people. And I know about this and can talk a lot about this because my mom, you know, has similar things, like what I'm going through now, my mom also went through when she was younger, and her teen years and stuff like me. And so I got to see it and I didn't like it, but now it's my life and I may understand it, but I still don't like it. So, because I'm forced to take breaks from you guys, I'm forced to not be able to have a stream schedule or be even planning something. You guys, do you remember how excited I was about get the VTuber guest star TV show that I wanted to create? I'm still trying to do that, but it has taken me 15 days to even get in touch with the guest star, to put the questions together that I want to ask them. And it's not like I have a team, I'm not Iron Mouse where I have people to do my merch and people to do my overlays and I'm rich and stuff. I'm broke. I maybe have 10 subs or 5 subs a month. I don't have a team and I do everything that I do while I kind of struggle continually with these things. And I'm not saying that to get pity. I definitely don't want that. I don't need you guys' pity. What I do need is your empathy and understanding when I can't do that. And you know what? I feel like I have that. I feel like I have that with you guys. I feel like you do try to be understanding about me not being able to stream. And I feel like you do definitely, not push me. Well, some of you guys push me, but some of you guys don't push me when I literally just can't answer a DM or I can't, be on Discord or I've disappeared for 3 days, uh, from Twitter or whatever it is. And so I love the relationship that I have with you guys. But at the same time, do I wish I could do more? Hell yeah, I do. I wish I could be, consistent in my streaming, consistent in putting my videos out. Because I have so much knowledge and so much experience that I want to share with you guys that often I don't get to, even when I'm streaming, you know, because I lose track of things. I lose track of, what I was doing or I have all these goals and things, but then I forget, and then it falls by the wayside, and then I've been sick for X number of days. Like it's crappy. But actually, that brings up an order for to say thank you, because thank you for dealing with all that stuff with me, and thank you for being a part of it with me. I appreciate it. And I don't know if those of you who are out there struggle. If you do, I hope I give you some empowerment and some strength to be like, yeah, yo, I understand that. I struggle with that too, and it really sucks. I know the feeling, Roger says. That's awesome, Roger. I love to see that. I'm glad you're a workaholic like me. And Ray did head out, but I will be definitely getting in touch with her about her model and also the MMD, hopefully this week. But yeah, now my Discord is closed. I've been taking a break with that. I've been hopefully these hacks will die down and I don't know, maybe someday I may open it again, but I definitely need more moderation there and to do things better. I need to improve. I can't be stubborn about just my own wants or my own thoughts and things. I need to be able to take other people's criticisms into account, and even my haters. My haters had some criticisms, and I've taken those into account. I don't think a lot of people can say that, but That's the way I roll. So if you guys, have anything to say about that, just know that I'm listening to you guys, and that I do listen to you guys. But yeah, so let's see. What else did I put on my list before I forget? Um, Share background model stuff because stream is not ready. Go through old music folder, try to impress dad. We're gonna try to impress my dad another time because he's not available and he's not awake now. I went too long with the stream. Um, but I will say this, for those of you who know that I have been in the music business for freaking ever. The reason I even got into it was because I wanted to impress my dad. I wanted to have, my dad's admiration, my a parent's approval. That's why I started music. I didn't I did want to create music in many languages so that I could, like, have world peace and stuff as a little kid. But towards keeping to it, the reason that I did it was because I didn't feel good enough. I felt like if I could get the world to love me, then my dad will love me. And that was never gonna happen. But back then, I didn't know that. Venus, you gonna study manga? Oh, okay, King. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Feel free to share your manga with me in the DMs also. I'll be interested in looking into it, especially if there's an anime. But yeah, I didn't get that approval, but I still continued to be able to do music, and that gave me the drive to be in the business. So, those of you who are seeking fame, and if you're seeking it because you really deep down want that approval, clip this. You're never going to get that. You're never going to get that thing that you're seeking. That's something you actually have to give yourself, and you have to actually learn how to give yourself. And when, I first started in music, I didn't know how, but now I do. And now I do give those things to myself. Estella says, haters gonna hate. Listen and acknowledge any valid criticism and stonewall everything else. That is exactly what I'm doing. I feel like that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm not even stonewalling like in a stubborn way, right? I'm just basically saying, you know what? That's your opinion. That's cool. I'm still gonna choose to forgive you and love you, but move on. Like, I'm not staying with this. I'm not gonna be talking about this every day or be thinking about this every day. It's not, that doesn't define me. Somebody else's lack of understanding me or somebody else's lack of whether they like me or not does not define me. I don't need anybody to like me, And that's such a wonderful, wonderful freedom that I never had before. I never ever had it until very recently. And it's beautiful. It's so great to not care, what people have to say about you or what people think about you. You just keep your character and you keep on going, you know? If people are going to really want to see who you are, they will. If they don't, they're not going to see it anyway. So nothing you say or do matters. When people want to hate you, like Stella said, haters going to hate. When people want to hate you, there's nothing you can do about that. You just got to keep it trucking, you know? And those of you on Bandlab are probably like, why are you not playing my music? Why are you not playing my songs? So I'm going to end this part of the stream with Bandlab, for those of you um, who were expecting to get your covers played. I apologize, but I definitely will for the next stream. And I thank you for coming in and for tuning into the Band Lab portion of this stream. I'm going to go play content creation with some friends because people have bought me so many games. And I haven't been playing those games. I don't know. Let me see. What are the games? Okay, we got. Can I What's newest? Because I already know about Pow World. Home. What's new? Play next. All games. This is what we want. Okay. I just got content warning. Stardew Valley, Myth of Empires, Lethal Company, Dreamlight Valley. Guys, we're missing out on some games, am I right? So we definitely need to play some of these together. So saying I love that you are alive, you show us what not to say and do. Yeah, exactly. Like I love, even though these people are hating me and lying about me in DMs and turning people against me, I love them. I don't I choose not to have anything against them. And I think that it's a waste of time for us to focus way too much energy on people who don't like us. And those of you who are following my PixArt and my hyper, you may have seen me post about that, a quote on that. Because all my socials are different and I post a bunch of different things everywhere, definitely consider following all of them because they all have something different. I don't post the same thing on all my socials, even though everybody says to do it. I don't do it. I don't. Um, but yeah, I say that to say this. There is going to be, people who hate you guys, people who don't like you guys, and there's really nothing you can do about that. So don't spend time on that. Don't put your energy or your focus there because there's no need, There's no need for that. Let me end my stream. Okay, perfect. Content is not found or has been deleted. I don't understand this thing with Bandlab. It's super weird, you guys. Okay. Let me end these ones. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm apparently not live anywhere. I made a mistake here. Wait a minute. Does that mean I'm not on Twitch? I- Oh, yeah, I am on Twitch. Okay. Who are you and why do I care? I'm glad you have cared about me then, Stella, because damn, that's rough. But it works for you, and that's all that counts, I think. And I realized I also don't have a BRB screen, so I'm gonna need to make one of those. Oh gosh, I was so wholly unprepared for streaming today. Okay, let me see if I can start this content warning thing and we will test. Let me change the title on the Twitch. Thank you for the posture check. I see that. Set game. So I'm gonna try one run of this. I don't know what to expect from this or how it's even gonna go, but we can find out together, right? Thank you for redeeming. You're amazing, Brandon. I appreciate that. Okay, content warning. Let me go to Discord. You guys may or may not hear people on Discord as well. It helps that you could literally delete bank footage and database entries. Yes, being AI, it is so much easier to do that. I wish I could do that too. But sometimes my memory helps me with that. It helps me to be able to get to that level of memory deletion. Let me see if. Okay. Oh gosh, I haven't been on Discord pretty much all day long, you guys. Did you guys miss me on Discord? I don't know if you were thinking about me there today. Oh my gosh, there's so many people in there. I may not go in there. There's like 6 different people playing content warning. Okay, let's give it a second, you guys. Haven't you seen the show Fallout V? Dude, I tried to watch Fallout and unfortunately I wasn't able to do it. There was it was so gory and there was so much blood. And then like this weird random sex violence scene, I just was like, you know what? I can't. I have to I'm going to have to watch this with no one else watching. Meaning sometimes I try to watch stuff with other people, and it works out great and it's super fun. Other times I realize people cannot watch stuff with me because um, if the content is like sexual or whatever, I sometimes have an issue with that. And so I prefer not to put other people through my issues, and I just will watch it by myself and then skip through the parts or close my eyes and things like that to certain parts. Fallout is something that I've loved probably since I started gaming. Let me grab some water. I've played the very first Fallout, all the way to up to the recent ones, and so I love Fallout, and I love the story, and I love the concept. But I feel like that's gonna be one that I'm gonna have to most likely watch by myself because if I don't, I'm gonna annoy the people who watch it with me. You just started watching it? Did I did see the first episode. What did you think about the first episode? Hold on 1 second, you guys. I will be right back. Oh, I don't even have a BRB. Look at this, you guys. I don't even have a BRB. So what I'm gonna do is copy this one, call it April, and throw something in there. And I apologize for you to you guys for this, but I'm gonna have to do it this way. Let me change this. Grab a BRB from the Rebuxed. Gosh, I don't even think I have a BRB. Oh my gosh. Oh, what are you guys gonna do with me? What are you guys gonna do with me? Oh, okay. This worked. So this is okay. Let's take out this. Fallout 1 and 2 lore was violated by the TV show? I feel like it was too. I feel like it was too. I'm glad I'm not the only one in that. 1 second here. Let me just. Okay, be right back, you guys. Let me play something for you guys. I don't even have music, you guys. So terrible. Wait,
You
what?
have these other monsters. You have this one thing that's really scary. If you take your eyes off of it, it encases you, and then you have like a minute to live. If
Uh-huh.
someone doesn't like myself on your stream.
Oh, oh, let me mute you. Guys, finding out that content warning is going to, it's a horror game. So I don't know if I can play that right now because it's super, super late and apparently they're saying that it's super scary. I'm possibly going to be screaming. Um, I'm too little here. So I'm not sure what I should do. Maybe we may end up having to try a different one. Because as you guys know, I can get kicked out of my house if I'm too loud. Oh, I haven't tried this one. You downloaded it? Yeah. I'm looking forward to playing it. I actually wanted to play it today, but apparently I waited a little too long with setting up the stream and having the models, putting the stream together and such. So there, it is a little bit late. But yeah, I haven't even heard about it. Like I don't really know anything about it. They just got it for me as a wonderful gift. And as you guys know, I always like to play the things that you guys buy for me. So, um, this is apparently a horror game. I don't know why you guys like to hear me scream for some reason. Pro tip, when you board the plane, Alexi, change your clock to the destination time. Then you can have jet. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's a very good idea. That is a wonderful pro tip, Stella. We should definitely pin that one. When anybody is boarding the plane, that is always the best way to go. Or make sure that you're super tired. Am I right, you guys? Oh, Psycho, did you want to play content warning is better multiplayer? Yeah, it would just be me by myself. I think maybe we'll wait on this one. Let me see. Let me change the game title. Let's do. Oops. Let's do set game. Gosh, what could we possibly play together? Um, hmm. Stream plans. Oh, sheesh. Is it so scary it'll be hard to sleep yet? Yes, it is. I think it is. That's one of the reasons why I'm a little bit nervous. Darky, have you played this already? Is Darky still with us, you guys? In the chat? Or Geekish? Anybody? Has anybody else in the chat played this that can say whether or not we'll be able to go to sleep and things? Yeah, 'cause it's like 12 o'clock at night right now. So I definitely, and it's Monday, so I definitely can't be playing it too crazy and screaming and such. But let me see what else we have because I have gotten a lot of games. So give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, guys, I'm deciding between three games that I have here. So we're gonna take a poll. You haven't played it yet? I'm gonna let you guys choose. Okay, we're gonna end with a fun game. I don't know what that game is gonna be, but I'm gonna list the ones that are new. Myth of something. I don't know the name of it. Content warning, we gotta skip that one. Dreamlight Valley. I don't know this game, but it is new. Pal World. Starting new server. And also Stardew Valley. Don't know this game, but definitely it's new and I've never streamed it. I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes to choose of these ones. Or, oh, Demonologist. I do also have Demonologist, but kinda can't play that one too, you guys. Lethal Company. I can't play that one too. Yeah, we're gonna have to just choose between these, you guys. Do your thing. I will allow it for additional votes. How can a bot know that it's farming game? That's a very good question. Have you tried Power World? I did try it before the update, and I actually did have a decent little base build. I tried to make a server, but what ended up happening was that server ended up getting deleted. So I would have to technically start over again. But I don't mind that actually. I'm totally okay with that. There is an element of they said they updated it, but you haven't went on. Oh, you should definitely come on with us. I think there's only four to one server. The server you got on was deleted too. Yeah, and the thing is, they were paying for hosting and everything. Hello, Dark Flare. Good to see you. We're just picking a game right now, so we're gonna be moving over to my gaming channel. Feel free, of course, to follow on there if you would like to. I'll put the link in the chat for you guys. Once I can find it. And then we will hop on to over there. Let me try to put this. Going to pass a link here. I don't even know my gaming channel link. Can you believe this, you guys? Is anybody else like me in this type of state? Okay. Oh, how nice. I have 80 subscribers finally. I've reached 80. Those of you who are following me on my gaming channel, thank you. I hope you're going to join us, Dark. Beautiful Dark Flare. And we will see you guys over there for some gaming amazingness. Twitch, we're going to